Hey guys, Trisha with My Trish Advisor. Yes, I'm back every morning, Saturday at 9 a.m. That's the goal. So last week I uploaded the shocking growth of Puerto Morelos, and over 4,000 of you have watched it. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It was a lot of information, I know, and it was really long. And this video I was trying to make short as well, but this was supposed to be a part 2, and it didn't really go as well as I wanted just because I wasn't feeling it. And as I was recording, I was like, oh, I just feel like this isn't what I really want to show again. And so we ended up slip tripping and falling upon Mangroovy, where we ended up showing more about that location and meeting a friend of mine a girl that I know, but now I know and I consider her a friend. But yeah, I hope you guys like the video. And if you guys are new here, my name's Trisha. I'm originally from Iowa, but I've been living in Puerto Morelos, Mexico for 8 years. And my goal is to help you guys know more about Mexico, traveling here, living here, and yeah, so if you guys want to know more about that, be sure to please subscribe, and it's really helpful if you share the video. All right, so let's get into the video, and I hope you enjoy this one. First, we headed towards Zona Urbana that had this place called La Jungla, and they are 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom houses attached, and it's only 1 street long. Then we swung by Alvarada, which is just outside of Alvarada, are the apartments, and then we drove into Punta Arena, which this is a gated community, and there was about, oh my gosh, at least 8 to 10 houses being built there. So you can see one here on the corner, and then another one that's almost finished. It looks like it's almost finished, which is arched windows, and then a small little house being built here. Most of the houses here are usually 3 stories. But then we landed upon Mangroovy, and that's where the video begins. Well, we also saw Pancho, which is the crocodile. That was quite a surprise. I haven't seen him in a while. While driving around, I ran into Liz. She has Dulce Secreto, and she surprised us with a little bit of a tasting of the chocolate that she was putting on top of the creme brulee, and some muffins that she made and that she gave to us to head us on our way. These were the best banana muffins I've ever had in my life. All right, so now we're gonna get into the video. So we just rolled up on Jime Soprano. Okay. She's on Instagram, Facebook, right?
Jime Soprano.
Yeah, she's a singer. Beautiful singer.
Thank you.
But she's here at Mangroovy. We were just like, well, we're not sure if they're open. She comes up to the window, she's like, come in. So it's actually gonna be located here, right? Okay.
On this area.
So when are they planning on to start building?
April 2024. So
to start.
2 months time.
And then when are they supposed to be done?
It's 1 year.
A year,
April
okay.
2025.
And how many apartments or condos?
11 units in total.
Oh, so it's small.
Yeah, it's small.
And then I'm just gonna point over here.
Course.
So there's gonna be like, cause I mean, this is probably the biggest picture, I'm assuming, right?
I think so.
Okay.
There are some big pictures inside.
Oh, are
also.
there? So there's gonna be a rooftop pool?
Rooftop pool that faces the mangrove area.
Okay.
This will be the garden restaurant that will be just on the ground level.
Oh.
Right here where we are standing.
Okay.
It has a 6-meter double ceiling, so it will be quite open and it will integrate the mangrove.
Right.
The street will remain the same. This will be the actual view from the pool.
Oh, I see it from this view here.
We flew the drone, and this was the actual view of a sunset view.
Oh.
From the pool. And this is just one of the renders that we have of one of the units, and it's called the garden house.
This is a unit?
This one.
This isn't
just a unit, a render of one of the units. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks like almost like a community space, but this is actually one of the condos.
This is called the garden house. It's a ground floor unit, and it's a unique unit. It's the only one that has the double ceiling because it's located in the.
I just don't want any trees to fall on us. I'm like,
take care of the pond.
We've been seeing trees falling. Actually, even your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch out for the.
No, there you're fine.
The likeliness of us getting killed by a coconut is kind of high today.
It is.
Yeah, so we'll just come in. Is that okay?
So this will be the entrance, the actual entrance.
Okay.
And the garden restaurant will be to our left.
Okay.
This area here.
Sure. And who's this?
This is Coco.
Hi, Coco.
He's 14 years
old.
So
he lays like he has arthritis, I'm sure. Yeah, this was like my old dog. Yeah.
Everything
Hi, Coco.
old dog has.
Yes. Oh, so sweet. Hi. Hi, Coco. We love you. That's how peace out as he got older. That's how he slept.
He needs he needs help for you to lift him up.
Yes.
But then he's fine.
Yeah. We all have, as we get older, we all have our little issues.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cute.
We'll actually have green areas on it.
Okay.
And
I want to know who came up with the name. I like the name.
we did.
Oh, really?
Because we are facing the mangrove.
Yeah.
And we're musicians, so we thought about like the groove. So mangrove.
Oh, I love
We
it.
didn't like mangrove, so it was Mangroovy.
I love it.
That's
So this
also-
is your project?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
It's our
that.
project. Yeah. We.
Oh,
this is our lot.
felicidades. Wow. So how long have you had this lot then here?
2021, August 2021. So
Okay.
2.5 years.
Okay.
We have lived here. Now
Okay. So this was your
transformed-
house?
This is our house still.
Can I go in? Oh my
Now
gosh.
it got transformed into our office. We just had a meeting.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry to surprise you.
No, this is our office. We're open for surprises. So it's fine. Yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh.
There's the restaurant. How the restaurant will look. Oh, the garden
Where?
restaurant.
Oh, this one.
This is the garden restaurant.
Okay.
And this is more like the actual view that it will have facing that way.
Okay. So this is like the garden restaurant looking
Yeah.
out, and then this is looking into the garden restaurant.
This is the part, sort of the rooftop has two areas. This is the infinity pool we were talking about. And this area is one floor up.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
And this is actually the view that you will get to the sea on that part, on the east orientation with the sky bar. And on the west orientation to the mangrove, this is the actual view also.
And that's cool because you can tell you like have Megan, your house is right there.
This is Punta Arena.
Yeah. It's your house.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the actual view that it will have.
Wow.
So it's like a sort of
Because so you flew the drone at the right level.
Yeah, we knew already the heights
Yeah.
that each floor will have, so we wanted to know like which were what did it look like.
Yeah, very,
Okay.
very smart.
So yeah.
So what are the
just like
starting
that.
prices, if you don't mind me asking?
No, of course, it's from 3.9 million
Okay.
in pesos, of course.
3.9. It could be all yours. $3.9 million. No.
No.
So what is that in dollars? Like, so it's almost 4 million.
I'll do it.
Let me get my accountant out.
It's 230 approx.
230,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's 11 units total.
11 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's the highest amount it'll be?
And the highest amount is the garden house, that is 665 USD.
USD. So $665,000 for basically the full first floor then.
The garden house.
The garden
is-
house.
It's a property that has double height, so it looks like this.
Oh, she's gonna show us some pictures.
Yeah.
So then you can see this one's like 2 stories
Yeah.
here.
This is the garden house, and it's a unique unit that is located on the ground floor. Okay. So the way it's designed is like this. Better.
How many square meters will the garden house be?
Yeah,
In square meters, it's 165.
Oh, that's huge.
No, it's huge. It's the only unit that has this type of design.
And is this still the garden house?
Yeah, everything I'm showing you is the.
Okay.
So the garden
I love
surrounds the
that.
property. And then the bedrooms are on the upper floor.
Okay.
So the layout, when you look it from outside, it looks like this.
Okay.
The garden is. So you were just entering through the restaurant.
Okay. Where did we enter?
We just entered here. The restaurant is here. The kitchen of the restaurant is here. This is the actual entrance to the building with the lobby.
So then they have all
And you
this.
enter through here, yeah. And this is all the down floor, like the
first floor.
The first floor, the garden. And the
I
garden
know you say
surrounds it.
piso
like
baja,
this.
pero or planta baja.
Planta
Ah,
baja.
planta baja.
And the upper floor,
Okay.
here you have one of the rooms with an ensuite bathroom, a little living room area, and another room with an ensuite bathroom. So that in total. is
And then
like
you're
a-
looking down over the. You can look down at the restaurant, or
No, because here you have the lobby area.
Oh,
so
I see.
We do have a window,
Okay.
but it's a fixed window, so then you cannot see so that the sound doesn't bother you and all
Yes.
that. It's over.
Actually, that's a good point because you're gonna have people down at the restaurant. You don't want to hear people at the restaurant. Yeah.
You won't. There's in between the apartment and the restaurant. Imagine that the people will be here.
Mm-hmm.
Here is the kitchen and here's the lobby. So there is a big distance between the apartment and the actual people if they're talking or whatever.
Oh, I
I mean,
see.
they're far away, but you do have people at the lobby that they will speak and all that.
Okay.
So that's why we did like a fixed window with double
Right.
glass, so that you don't hear the noise and all that, but you do get some light.
I sold windows for 8 years. It's dual pane glass windows. That was my job. Yeah.
Okay.
That was my job forever.
Thank you, because I'm learning all the terms in English. I have to
can't
pass them
imagine.
on to English, and then I'm like, the next
Yes.
word.
Well, and dual pane is not like we don't use dual pane here because I guess maybe we do. The newer
But
windows.
Doble vidrio.
Sí,
Yes, you
exactly.
do. How
But
do
the
you?
new houses, but my old house, none of my houses here have dual pane.
Okay.
But the newer ones do.
The thing is that we're going to get the anti-hurricane glasses. So
Oh, yes.
all of them are
You're gonna need
double.
that, yeah.
Yeah, because here if you're close to the beach.
Yeah.
And have you guys sold any units yet?
2.
Congratulations! That's awesome. It's scary, right?
Exciting.
Yeah, it's scary and exciting. Right?
Double exciting and scary at the same time.
Well, it's like planning something and then
Yeah.
wondering if anybody's actually going to go for it. And then, of course, in Puerto Morelos, it is hard for us that have been here for a while when you see these types of buildings at first.
I know.
Because you're like, oh, it's changing. But
I know.
like I said in my previous video,
I
it's
saw it.
happening. Oh, did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you? What did you think?
You went inside Puerto Blue. I saw the first part.
Did you? Okay.
And you're like, this town is changing fast.
I
And
know.
I'm like, I know.
I know, and it is like, and
Yeah.
that's what like I have another video that I did at the Fives, and
I didn't see that.
no, I haven't posted it yet.
Ah, okay.
I recorded it, but I haven't posted it, and it's like I almost consider it like unforgiveness. Like you know how you have unforgiveness for somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and it does nothing but hurt you,
Okay.
right? When you're angry at somebody and you
See.
can't forgive them.
Okay.
I feel like every time, a lot of people when they saw the Fives, they were like,
I
oh,
know.
they're so angry. But when I went to it and I actually stayed at the Fives, I was like, you know what? I can be angry at this, or I can accept it for what it is because I can't change it, right? It's happening. And even in my last video, I said we have to find like a new way to love the place that we fell in love with, because it's not the same place that we fell in love with, but it's changing. And the real reason I fell in love with it, it's a small town, but the people, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so
There's so many. See, have a seat.
yes, I just wanted to bring that part up because I know a lot of people are like upset about these types of buildings and they're going up everywhere. And it is hard to see the change, but it's something that we have to realize that things are happening and things are changing. And like if the more you embrace it, the better you're gonna be for yourself, you know?
Well, on our side, because this idea of course started in 2021 when we actually purchased the lot. So we already knew that we were going to develop something. The idea changed through
Yeah.
time until it became what you are seeing right now.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we try to be conscious about is the how we will build it, the techniques we will use, and also how will the actual building be functioning once it's already there,
Built,
right,
yeah.
built, okay? So one of the first things that you need to take into account is, well, there are many things, but
Yeah.
one of the first things, this for us, is the water. How are you going to treat the water that will go on all the units? Because you say 11 units, it's not that much. Anyway, it's
But it's still
22
probably
people
20.
doing their business there.
Yeah.
Let's say at least. And
Yeah,
the rest
at
of
least.
people coming and going.
Right.
So it's a lot for just being in front of the mangrove. I can share like all the details and all that, but we do have the best plant treatment, planta de tratamiento de
Sí,
aguas.
yeah.
It's in
Like
English
agua,
is
like you can say like
high-tech treatment plant.
Like water
Is that
treatment
okay?
plant, yeah.
Water treatment, okay, thanks.
so you're gonna have your own type of water treatment.
Yes, because in this street we're not connected to the.
Yes,
to the,
this whole street,
This
I
whole
think,
street
yeah.
doesn't. It's not connected.
And that's always a big concern with these bigger buildings because the water, electricity, and all that. But for you guys to take that initiative and do something like that, it's a big deal and it's expensive.
It's
It's
expensive.
not cheap because it's not typical for a lot of these buildings to
Yeah.
do that, from what I understand.
No.
No, yeah.
If you're not on the street, maybe you just connect to the
Yes.
to the regular sewage. Okay, so maybe that's the plan. But that is one of the things that happened with the Fives.
Yes,
The
they had to.
density of the project could not actually withhold what the town was ready at that time.
Yes.
I really don't know what happened afterwards, but I remember.
No, I
at
saw all the
time.
digging. If I could find a clip of it, there's like huge pipes that they put in when we lived, because we used to live right here, and
Okay.
so they put all these huge pipes in there.
Okay.
So
Maybe
yeah,
they
for
did
that.
something about
Yes.
it, but that is one of the things that as a builder you need to take into account when you just begin the project. Like, how am I going to treat the waters, like the black waters and gray waters, aguas negras, aguas grises, to actually know that the impact I'm making on the soil is the least possible.
Yes.
Okay, so the one we are doing, the ones until now we have decided is this one. I'm not the engineer.
And she's so sweet. I have to say, she's so sweet to accept us because I literally just
of course.
jumped in here.
I'm
I didn't even know you were here.
I'm happy.
You're so awesome. You're like on it, girl.
I saw your video. It's funny because I tell you this. I saw your video yesterday.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, and I saw your face. Like, this town is growing fast. And I was like, I wish that you come.
Okay.
And here we are.
How random.
That's good.
Yes.
I manifested you.
Yeah. It's a lot. That's a lot to manifest.
No, because good.
Just kidding.
No, because I mean, I totally understand because I always have been on the other side also.
Yes.
Like, no, you developments, I hate them.
Yes.
And when I get on the other side, when I'm on the business of the builder, then you actually get to decide, well, okay, what type of project are you going to build? You can be not spending money in this and just put whatever, cheap, easy, and leave.
Yes.
You can do that. It's fine.
Yes.
People do. But we're not doing that. We're here. We're from Puerto Morelos. We're not a developer that just comes, does business, and leaves and
Yes.
does another building in Guadalajara.
Yes,
We're from
yes.
here, and we're interested that this town, at least, it will grow. Yes,
Yes.
it's here. If we do it or we don't do it,
Yeah.
it will grow anyway.
It's like, I think of the saying, like, get in where you fit in, because it's like, you know, these things are happening, and what you just said is really important because a lot of people do build fast and cheap. And so if you're gonna hold a good reputation here and you live here and people know you, you're gonna have that accountability, unlike
That's
other
right.
people that can build and then leave.
You don't even know
So,
them. You
yes.
don't even know them, so you don't know what door to go and say, look, what are you doing? Right?
Yes, yeah.
Because it's just people that are not from the area.
Yeah.
So that is a big difference in the Puerto Morelos community. I mean, I know that many people know me
yeah.
for singing,
Yes.
for other things, but
Yeah, she's gonna sing us the song now. No, I'm just kidding.
Buy us this apartment.
Ta-da!
We are so groovy in Mangroovy. Come on.
You're so cute. So she was just gonna tell us about the.
Yeah, this is just a bomb, but
Okay.
this is the actual brand we're going to use.
Uh-huh.
This one is the one the engineers recommended it, and this is the best plant that now gives you drinkable water that I'm not going to drink, but that is
like
what they
from-
say.
yeah.
That is what they say, that you can actually give the I
The
don't know
black
if-
water? Or no?
The black water and the gray is two different
Uh-huh.
plants. One treats one thing and the other treats the other. But when the
the
filter is done, then you give back the soil good quality water.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not contaminated, or as less as it can be, as the technology is available right now.
Yeah.
Because there are different ways to do it. You have like a fosa septica, you have a biodigestor, I don't know it in English, I'm so sorry,
I don't know
and
it
then
either.
you have this type of
Okay.
treatments. And this is the best possible right now. It's more expensive, of course, but
Yes.
we decided, of course, to do it.
And I think that's what her main point is, what I'm getting sitting with you, and thank you, because I know we're just such a surprise, but that her main point is that they're just gonna build with quality, and they're thinking of, like, they have to live here, and if they're gonna build something, they're gonna build it good. So I'll leave all your contact information
Of course.
with them, and then I'll hopefully be able to get some of your photos to show you what it actually looks like instead of my GoPro showing the actual piece. But anyways, thank you so much for, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank
That's
you.
so funny. It's so funny how you can manifest things that you didn't even know. Surprise, Trish is at your back door, your front door.
It's like, oh, you're right. I was calling you with my mind.
But
You
thank-
received the message.
I received the message. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen after this, because we were kind of actually like, Megan and I were like, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep filming today, because I was like kind of over it, because it's a lot. There's a lot of just going up.
Yeah.
But I'm like, is this gonna be a good part 2? I don't know if people are gonna want to see more buildings, because we went over to Zona Urbana as well. There's buildings over there. But I think for me, it's just living here, it's interesting to see. So I can't imagine the people, some of the comments have been like, oh, we've been visiting since 1990 or for the last 20 years. And every year we come back, it's changed.
it's
so,
changed.
but anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a
Okay.
lot.
All right, that's it for now. Yeah, I was just telling Megan, it's like, I don't know, I'm really like surprised, and I love her. Honestly, I forgot to tell her this, but I was gonna tell her, I'm like, I've seen her all around. Like, she's a singer, she's beautiful, she's a beautiful singer, and I've always been kind of intimidated by her because she's just so like amazing. And then just talking to her right now, she's so sweet, and you can tell that she believes in her project. You know, it's her project. I didn't even know it was her project, and to hear her talk about it and the things that she had to say about it was just so beautiful. And it's like, if I was gonna like support or promote or encourage anybody to buy anything, it would be something from her, because you can tell that it's her project. And she's like, even I don't know if it's her boyfriend or her husband, but they're both vegan, and she's like, we really think about things that we put into our body, and of course we're gonna think about the things that we build with. Like, it's a whole different thing going from being like, I mean, I don't think she's ever been a builder before, but she's a conscious person about what she's eating. And so she's like, when I'm building something, I'm going to be conscious about how I build it. So of course it's going to be more expensive because we're investing certain things like the water pump and the solar, which again, like, you guys got solar, so did our other friends got solar, but it was after you moved in, right?
Well, yeah, because in order to get a solar quote,
you have to have usage.
You have to have, you don't have to have usage. You just have to have the infrastructure there. You have to have it built so that they can give you a proper quote and kind of look at how much space you have and the potential that you have for production, right? Because it all depends on how much space you have for the panels.
Yeah, so she's like, we're just conscious about all that. So anyways, not to go on and on, I didn't even know if we were gonna make this video. I was kind of feeling like ho-hum about what we've recorded, and I was like, and then we met her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel totally encouraged. And she was just so cute, because she goes, I saw your video yesterday, and she goes, I saw that you were kind of like bummed about like how Puerto Morelos is growing, kind of thing, which we all are, but we know it's happening. But it was just really encouraging to see how she's building and how she's being accountable for what she's building, because she's like, I live here, people are gonna know us, and we actually hope to have an apartment on site. So yeah, we can't just build anything that's gonna be chintzy or cheap, you know?
Yes.
That's not gonna be of good quality, is what I should say. So it was super encouraging to talk to her. And Jime, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are, thank you so much for today. That was just like a total surprise, and I appreciate you. And you're so sweet, and I'm not intimidated by you anymore. All right.